Razor.
The boys are on it, Razor. It's great to see us all back. Welcome back to the show. It's warm in here, lads, isn't it?
Yeah.
Watch this for a shot. Look at that. I nearly got him in the head. Look at that. He shoots that too. He shoots that. Welcome back to the studio, friends. And first of all, lads, I'm just going to do my shout-outs. Bible Code Sundays over in London. Andrew Bowen's Just Soul singer. Ollie Brecht in Germany. Big Greg, the Irish golfer. Peltzman, the rapper. You have a load of fans here, Peltzman. Joseph E. Sultana from the film Reaper's Shadow. Big Philip J. Hard, the middleman, and his beautiful lady Anna Louise. We've got Mrs. Anufa in Saudi Arabia. We've got Chiro Orsini in London, Paris, LA. He's all around the world. Big man, good man, Chiro. And we've also got Gerard. Could you get us? There's a book in that rucksack there. There's a very special friend of mine. I'm going to give you a shout out now. Elise Quivero in London. That's the one. Thank you very much, Gerard. Elise, she's a real good friend of mine. The girl's top of her game. There you are. She creates a kick-ass attitude. And this is the fabulous book she gave me, signed and all by the lady. I'm going to come up closer to his friends, just to give you the 1-2 on that one there. If you can just see that there. So there you are. Buy this book. It's an inspiration. Just like these lads are an inspiration to up and coming boxers around the country. So this is big shout out. Good girl, Elise. Thanks for the book. I really appreciate it. We've also got Mike Lennon, the DJ and actor. And we've also got Irish showreels. Kieran, get in touch with me soon. And Irish film director Tom Begley over in London. And big mention to everybody, Stage 32. Now, we're welcome into the studio St John Bosco boxers, Neil Mathers, Darren McCabe and Brendan McParlin.
Tony.
Lads, welcome into the studio. How are you?
Alright.
Alright, so what's happening in the club? Give us the lowdown, what's going down?
We're going to Denmark now soon in 5 weeks.
5 weeks.
5 weeks to Denmark?
5 weeks
tomorrow, yeah.
Wow. So the training then, flat out training?
Yeah, we're training every day now. We're doing just our normal training and then strength and conditioning with Eddie Kern.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
With Eddie Kern, and there was a friend of mine, big shout out to Eddie Kern, there's a friend of mine, DQs, has just went to Eddie, and believe it or not, Eddie's got him on a diet, and the fella, he had stomach problems, and now this fella's feeling a lot better already. So big shout out to Eddie Kern, don't even know the guy, but Razor Eddie. So how you are getting strength conditioning?
Yeah.
You are still at the hand speed, the boxing, the moves. So it must be, it's getting a lot more hectic these days, Brandy, is it?
Hard, yeah. But
you're enjoying it, you're conditioned for it, aren't you?
Yeah.
You know, and the head's in the right place. You're focused on what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I have to say, friends, this is a boxing club that's going really, really far. You are excelling recently, haven't you?
Yeah.
You know, you have all won medals, you have all won your fights. And okay, it's time to step up. It really is time to step up, isn't it?
International, yeah.
I'm going to say something, Jared. These guys have got taller from their last in the studio, and that was only a couple of weeks ago. I noticed the change in the... You were here before too, weren't you? Were you not here? No. Well, these two rascals certainly were. You've got bigger, and you've definitely got bigger. So the strength and conditioning's working then?
Yeah, definitely.
So Denmark. Look out, Denmark. People of Denmark, beware. Keep your boxers away from these boys, because they're coming over to take some championships away, aren't you?
Definitely, yeah.
And that's it. So there's a good buzz about the club recently, isn't it?
Yeah, well, there's always good buzz like coming up the fights and stuff, you know.
Yeah. How's the fundraising going for the new big porta cabin?
With our PayPal set up on Facebook and Twitter, and we're trying to raise money for a new porta cabin.
Do you know what the Facebook PayPal thing is? Or is it just St John Bosco?
Yeah, St John Bosco.
Just give it a shout in there to the camera, lads, if you know it offhand.
What is it?
Where's the
St John Bosco boxing PayPal account.
PayPal account. And if you can give anything, should it be 50p, should it be a tenner, should it be three quid, anything at all, tell us what's gone down now. I know what's gone down. There's a new big porta cabin. It's sitting there waiting to go, isn't it?
Yeah, it's sitting there, just needs to be lifted.
By a humongous big crane lorry.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take that big crane lorry, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to cost 10 grand.
10 grand.
To get it lifted, yeah.
It sounds dear, but for a boxing club that's cheap.
Yeah.
You have to admit it. The transportation and the lifting of it's probably going to take that, and to bed it into, to put it into its own foundations.
Yeah.
And then the plumbing, the electrics and all that has to be done.
Yeah.
But you guys actually, you're crying out for it, aren't you?
Yeah, it has to be done, like,
Needed.
because
no
bad
need.
conditions up there where we are, like.
And the club's got bigger, hasn't it? So they're like, you have a good lot of members there,
Yeah.
More people
and such a
coming.
small place to try and train. It doesn't work, does it?
No, definitely not.
So you are training in sections more or less.
Yeah, small conditions, like, it's not good.
Especially it's not good for Irish champions to be training in. And that's where I'm coming from. I know the local council are doing, everybody's doing everything, but just give into the PayPal account. Check them out on Facebook. Are you on is the PayPal on Twitter?
It'll be tweeted out again today. So it's at John Bosco Boxing.
Check out. You tweet it to me and I'll retweet it. So if there's anybody around the world can help anything at all, dollars, yen, we don't care. Sure, we don't.
We don't. We'll take your hand and all.
Take your hand. Don't donate your hand, or this man will definitely take it. Not right.
Yeah.
So how's the training going, Neil?
Yeah, it's going really good. Training for 5-6 days a week.
6 days a week. That's dedication, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're enjoying it.
Yeah, you are, yeah. It's good crack as well with like Adrian and all.
Good
Yeah. I hope he stopped at Old Mason carry on, is he?
No.
He'll never stop that, will he?
No.
Well, I caught him the other day. He was sitting down in cobbles, he was eating away at the dinner, him and the lady, and I just were passing. Just as we were past it, I stopped and I went back, and he had the head down. You ever see him eating?
Yeah.
Head down, shoveling it in. I just knocked the window, and the minute he looked up, I just gave him a big razor and walked straight on, and the spuds and all in the mouth. But good man, Aidan. He's a star, but isn't he?
Yeah, he's a good
Yeah.
trainer.
Thinks he's a star.
Oh, he thinks he. There's the man. You spoke up against him the last time, didn't you?
Yeah.
He got cheeky with you, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then the minute he left, I says, right, Brandy, now's your opportunity.
Tore into him.
You tore on him rightly
Yeah.
too, didn't he? Because, as you were saying, he thinks he's a big joker.
He does, yeah.
But he's not really, is he?
No. Can't lace my boots.
Oh, Patterson, your name's marked now. Your name's marked. But, Darren, what about yourself? So, you're getting stuck into the training too and
Yeah.
enjoying every minute of it.
5 nights a week, yeah.
5 nights a week. And you get the strength conditioning too. Just all
Yeah.
the boys are at it then, basically, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the championship boys.
8, isn't it? 8
Eight
doing
of
the
us,
strength
yeah.
conditioning.
8. And then it's on to Denmark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is your opponents already picked out, or
No, we'll just
no.
find out when we get there.
just go do your
Weigh
work
in.
and come home again?
Yeah.
Come home
Yeah.
with the medals.
Do the business.
Well, that's it. The boys are in the right frame of mind for this, aren't they?
Yeah.
I can see it. You feel it. You know what you're doing now,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah.
And you're very skillful, I have to say. You can see you guys, even they're a joy to watch, an absolute joy to watch. You're pulling punches, and they're all, you rarely miss. You're jabbing across, and it's always perfect. Body shots, good head shots. And as a club, you guys must be really bonding together like brothers now at this stage, are you?
Yeah, we're all good mates, like.
Yeah,
Everyone at the club's close, like,
Yeah.
yeah. So any big functions coming up?
The 3rd, 6th of 6th of September, the Bank Bar is going to be showing the Carl Frampton fight. It's going to be £3 in, and then all the money's going to go into the club.
Well, you couldn't beat that. £3 in to watch Carl Frampton.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow. And he's a gentleman, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's signed.
He came down to watch you guys,
yeah,
didn't he?
came down to
And
our club show.
he's now showing you guys a bit of support, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the rest of them, Conlon and Barnes and all, and they're all there. They're all starting to show the support for St John Bosco. They're taking you, especially on Twitter.
Yeah,
And
Twitter.
I've noticed that on
Yeah.
Twitter, the boys they seem to be more on Twitter than Facebook.
They're afraid of our boys. That's what it is. These are the up and coming.
There you go. You'd never seen my lips move there, friends, did you? But that's a good one. Well, I think you're starting the controversy, Jared. We'll be getting Jared in very shortly here, and the controversy will start. But we want to hear from the lads here. So, Denmark in 5 weeks.
5 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to fly. That's going to
Yeah,
fly. So
yeah,
it's
it is.
heads down, and it's training. Give us your normal day of training, for instance.
Well, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are like is boxing training, and then Tuesday and Thursday is strength and conditioning training, and like the boxing training will be on the bags, pads, and sparring,
Combat spawn.
combat sparring,
Take.
like shoulders and
That's
knees
good crack.
and stuff. And then
Yeah.
and then strength and conditioning training just all over.
Kettlebells,
Yeah.
all that, like flipping tires and stuff.
Sledge
Wow.
hammers and all.
Beating the tires of the sledgehammers.
Yeah.
That's all really heavy goody. That's what Irishmen are used to. That's the old training regime, isn't it? And I think they're going back to that. And he's eating spuds and bananas and all the good stuff.
Yeah,
absolutely.
have to get the good stuff in.
That's why they're all growing, isn't it? That's why they're growing. You think you should have give him some. Sprout him up a wee bit.
Jared's a wee bunt, like, isn't he?
There's a man has changed. There's a man has improved tenfold since he came into the Force Panther show. And I'm enjoying it, you know. I'm enjoying it. And I have to say, the last fights, they were fantastic. Absolutely. To watch these young fellas fighting, the skill that they have, the level of skill that they have it's up there. It's up there with the professionals. That's in my book. That's in my book. But they're putting the training in, and it's all hard going. Let's face it, lads.
Yeah.
But
It's not easy, like.
it's not easy. But you're becoming big men very quickly, aren't you?
Yeah,
Which is a good thing.
yeah.
Which is a good thing. So Denmark, believe me, look out. St John Bosco's on the way. And I want to see you coming back with a few medals, maybe coming into the show here and promoting them and that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had Kane or Jake's. Kane, what is it?
Kane was the
With-
Europeans.
with
The European
the
bronze.
European bronze medal. We had it in here.
Yeah.
And it's such a good, proud feeling to see young lads putting in the hard work that nobody sees. You know, ordinary people that just come to the boxing events, they just see you guys from maybe whatever length of time you're coming to walk into the ring, doing your business and out.
Yeah.
But they don't see. I mean, what time would you be up early in the morning to go running or?
Like 7 o'clock.
So when you're even turning, you're not even out of bed. This lad's going running, and where are you going? Are you out in the roads and
Out in the road, yeah.
then do a bit of training after that when you come back?
Yeah.
This is the difference. That's what makes champions, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you eating the eggs now too, Brandy?
Oh, aye, yeah.
The eggs have to be eaten, don't they?
Wee scrambled eggs, yeah.
Raw
Oh,
eggs.
Raw eggs. There's a McCabe. That's a real McCabe from Mornview there. But yeah, I'm big friends with all your whole family over there, you know.
Yeah.
And it's great to see the young fellas, the locals coming in. And so, have you any shout outs you want to give out, or
No.
No. Well, we'll talk about the Porta Cabin then, right? How is the fundraising going for it?
Yeah, it's going well. With £500 raising our first week doing it.
Very good.
Still a long way to go though.
Yeah.
It is.
No, still.
And the sooner the money's raised, the sooner you can get the Porta
Everything's
Cabin down.
up, yeah.
So that's, basically, if you can help them out, Jared will be showing or sharing, share it with me on Facebook and Twitter, and I'll share it on. It's to see if we can get a few quid in to get these boys. We need to, we're going European. We're going European champion, but then we're going to step the ladder up again in a few years.
One more step is World Championships.
That's it. That's it. And Carl Frampton, you're going to do it. We're wishing you all well here from everybody, Destination Uri. We're wishing you well. And hopefully, if you can arrange it, maybe we'll get some of them dudes in for a bit of a banter too.
That'll be
Yeah.
good now.
That'd be some crack, wouldn't it?
Would
Yeah.
be, yeah.
I'll leave that in your hands. So what else is new then, lads? The girl boxers. There's many girl boxers now.
Two.
And what way is the training going for them?
They don't really be training with us. We're training more like the ones who's going to Denmark. We're more just
Oh, yeah.
training as a group, you know.
Yes.
But we're all sort of split up, you know.
But the girls are doing all right. And is there room there? Is there room in the club for more girls in case there's any girls
Yeah.
that would,
Yeah.
that wouldn't be sure? I'd love to join. I'd love to do a bit of this. There's a club that's going places, and they are accepting ladies and
Yeah.
And,
Accepting everyone.
and you'll show them the skills, the necessary skills, and it's not they're not going to be slaughtered, are they?
No.
No, the sparring's light and easy for them.
Slight,
and,
yeah.
yeah. You guys are in a different setup because you're competitive. You're going places,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But if there is anybody, and even young people that aren't sure, you want to join a boxing club, get in touch with them on Facebook, Twitter, and go to the training. Isn't that right?
That's
Take
it,
it from
yeah.
there and get your name down, register, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, who else then? Have you any brothers or cousins or anything you
No.
want to give a big shout out to? Or
Just everyone at the club.
just everyone at the club and everyone who supports them. Big thanks to everybody who supports the boxers, you know. So what's new? Is that a bit? That's
everything. Just busy schedule.
Flat out
Plenty of training. Yeah.
I think it's wonderful. I tell you what, lads, give yourselves a round of applause. I think they deserve it too. The dedication alone, and that nobody sees, that the amount of training, the dedication that these young men put in, it's astounding. They would put athletes to shame, and they're going places. That's the main thing. They really are. Everything's ticking off, and they're going places. And hopefully, when they get the new big porta cabin, the big training room down, get more members in, get some girls involved, and
more champions in,
and more champions, and the club will go from strength to strength. Because remember, your members aren't just from Uri, are they? Some of the boxers, like, they're spread out.
There's
Chris.
Yeah. Chris, he's from Mullaban or something.
I don't know. This new boy joined last night. He's originally from Belfast. I don't know where he's living now.
Very good.
And then Ryan's from 1 Point.
Ryan comes from 1 Point every night. Yeah.
He comes for the training every night.
Ryan Labley, yeah.
Well, there you go. A lot to be said. What about? Is there any foreign nationals looking to join?
No,
they haven't heard about
Not
these yet.
Anyway.
When all these medals come flying in, they'll all want to be in it, isn't that right?
That's it.
That's the way it's going. Well, I'll tell you what, lads, it's been an absolute pleasure. Neil, say hello to Mommy and Daddy for me, won't you? You can say hello to your dad.
Right.
And all your uncles and aunties over in Mornview. And Brandy, say hello to your dad, man.
Well do,
it's always a pleasure. Tell you what, lads, we're going to get Gerard Moore in now for a bit of chin wag.
God love you, Tony.
No, Brandy, much appreciated. See me and Brandy. See that? Much appreciated. But I'll handle him. Don't you worry about that. I'll handle him. But listen, one of you just unplug the mic there, and we'll get Gerard in. I tell you what, we'll just take a break, friends. We're back in a few seconds. Razor, and we're back. Jared didn't do a razor. We'll let him. No, do a razor. You're back in the studio. No, he got it. Jared, welcome back. How are you, buddy?
Not too bad, Tony.
Good. What's happening? I see you've all your minders with you today. Is that right? He's got his minders with him.
I kept the nice ones, got rid of the cheeky one.
Oh, I see that. Well, I don't know.
He's off doing his hair again.
No, Brandy's always welcome on the Banta show, and that's official. Brandy and Neil and Darren, and we'll get it. We'll get on to you yet. You know, you have a down top, and you're always welcome on the Banta show.
Ooh, terrible people.
What's happening?
Well, more or less just as the boys have covered. Still going with a fund for the porta cabin. Give us a home. Give boxing a home. Get on there.
That's it.
Facebook, Twitter. Come and hand me a check. Hand me cash, which is even better because it doesn't go through the tax man.
If you could see the boxers here, friends, they're cringing. There's a cringe alert going on here. But George's doing his best. The boxers are big. Go on anyway. Don't be doing that. We're on the Banta show.
We're also on the lookout for volunteers. Anyone wants to come and see us, wants to volunteer, wants to help the boys out, wants to give lifts to the fights and stuff, wants to come and help out with club shows and all, come and see us. As Tony said, female boxers. We are the only club in Newry with a female boxing coach.
Wow.
Yeah.
A female boxing, strictly for the girls.
Darren's looking confused. Molly Jane.
Oh, yeah.
You see, he's too many slaps to the head recently. Yeah, so female boxers, come on up. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Come up, give it a try. You don't know until you try.
Well, it's like Katie Taylor. The wee girl, she was only just into the gym for a look.
Yeah.
They put gloves on her, and the next thing, have a go, and it's just, now look at her. Wow, Irish Olympic champion.
There's only one word for Katie Taylor, and that's just amazing.
Yeah.
There's no other word for her. And then look at Michaela coming up through the Commonwealths as well.
Indeed, yeah.
These are young girls who've thought, you know what, if the boys can do it, I can do it. And they've got on there, they've given it a wee try, suited them, they stayed at it, and medals coming out of their ears.
Well, that's it. But I mean, they're working hard. These medals just don't. You don't just go out and hop into the ring, come out with a medal.
Yeah, as the boys have said. Neely, how long have you been with the club?
7 years.
Wow.
Darren?
9 years in February.
There you go.
There you go.
It's not overnight. This is a long-term dedication.
That's not a club. That's a family. It's changed into a family out there.
It's a home.
Yeah.
It's a home. When the parents are fed up with them, they're thrown out of the house. Come and see us.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Tell me what's happening now in the bank. So.
Yeah, Carr's Frampton fight. Go on, Carl.
Razor Carl. World champion on the way.
World champion.
Yeah.
There was a thing in a boxing website last week, and someone asked the question, can Carl Frampton win the world title? And I was the first one to respond. It was stupid question. Carl Frampton is the world champion. No two ways about it. Carl Frampton, great supporter of the Bosco.
He is. And
we have your back. You want us up there to look after you, we'll come up. You give us tickets, we'll be there. Of course, you have to give us the tickets first.
Yeah.
My name. Put them to my name.
And I want you in the Banta show. You, Michael Collin and Paddy Barnes, I want you in this Banta show. Or else I'll go up to Belfast and I'll get you in the gym. So check that one out. It'd be good, because I was talking to him in the ring that night. He came into Bellini's, and a gentleman, I have to say. And he's good presence about him, hasn't he?
Yeah, you have to say, you're expecting professional fighter, you're expecting this big ego, a lot of, he's a nice, quiet, civilised person. Like,
he's got manners and respect.
What I took from him was great, because all the kids, they all wanted their photos taken with him. And not once did he refuse. He was actually reaching out, bringing the kids over, sitting them with him. He was taking the time for them. He knows where he's come from. He knows how hard it is for even these here young amateur boxers to work their way through. Because he's done his time as an amateur boxer. He knows the respect that these boys should be getting. Because at the end of the day, as I said, next couple of years, Paddy Barnes is talking about turning pro and stuff. Who's going to fill the void? It's going to be the Bosco boxers.
There you go. That's a good prediction. That's a really good prediction. Like your style there.
I mean, with that, there's so many. There's the three boys here. There's the Tuckers. We have so many up-and-coming young boxers. And they're all still young. Not one of these are over, 16?
I'm 16.
You're 6.
Yeah.
Darn, you go there. You're just proving me wrong left, right and centre. So there you go. 16. The oldest of the boxers.
Darren, you're always welcome to see you. I want you in the Banta show more often. Every time he comes in, you come in at Brandy and Neil. It's rip-out time for him, isn't it?
Hi, on.
The boys are giving him an awful rip-out here in the Banta show today.
I don't have to stay here and take this. I could go anywhere and get it.
Right, get back to the bank. All serious, right? So there's a night on for Carl Frampton's fight.
Carl Frampton's fight, yeah.
September the 6th.
September the 6th. David Oakes, it's not going to be in the main bar. We're getting our own room and all for it. So as we get the younger lads on, because obviously these boys, we want to show Leeson's greatness. And we want them to go, I can do that.
That'll be me in a couple of years' time.
Yeah.
That's what I'll be doing.
Because what we're seeing is all the younger boys, the boys who weren't as experienced as these boys, are seeing these boys come down with titles, come down with medals, getting their faces on TV on the Banta show, the only place to be. Like.
Right.
And all the other boys are going, I want that. I want that.
Yeah.
So effectively, every one of these boys is a hero to every other boy in the club, but at the same time, they're a target.
Yeah, they're good role models, but they're role models, but they're a target.
They are.
So you're a role model, but you have a target on you.
How it works is our championship team. There's specific places on that, you know. There's limited places for the likes of the Irish squad and stuff like that there. So if you want your place in the Irish squad, you have to go out. You have to work the whole year through. Keep your training up, keep your sparring up, win your championships. I mean, I'd hate to see any of these boys go down, but there are younger boys coming up who, in time, I know you're smiling, Neely, because it's not going to happen from this year. But there are other boys who come up, see these boys go, I want what they have, and they'll come out and try and take it off them. That's what the sport's all about.
That's what it's all about. It's right, you know. But it's. Are you finished ripping about?
Yeah.
That's all right.
He's
Right,
better.
no more ripping out in the Banter show for that. Right, till we get all this out. So the Bank Bar have come up with. They're going to show the Carl Frampton fight.
Yep.
And it's £3 in.
£3 in.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
that's cheaper than even getting it on the Sky, you know, or
It is,
whatever.
yeah. I mean,
so
it's-
£3 in, friends. Turn up. It should be a good. It will be a good night. But well run.
It is.
What's happening is there. Just come in, watch the fight.
Come and watch the fight. We're going to be doing a raffle and such. I've been in contact and constantly being in contact with a number of businesses and such around the area just to get us prizes and such.
Yeah.
So we will have prizes on in the night. Plus, it's a chance that you come in, you watch the fight, you can have a couple of drinks, a couple of lemonades for the boys, watch the fight, relax, have a bit of crack. Everyone that's there is going to be a fight fan. So you're going to get that.
Yeah.
You're going to get the arena atmosphere.
Yeah.
on
And
a
it's a
smaller
private
scale.
in a private room.
It's in a private room. It is, you know. So, with that, I mean, David's said he's going to do anything he can for us. I mean, David's pulling out all the stops. He's having a meeting with ourselves tonight in the finance committee, which I'll be having words with Brendy's mother about, you know, his behaviour on that finance committee. But
Watch his dad. Was it tip
Oh.
for you? I know his dad well.
His dad's grand. His dad's grand.
Oh,
He's still probably turn. I'll turn around to his dad and go, he was giving me grief, and his dad will probably turn around and laugh at me.
Well, he will, because I know all the McParlins. I know all of them. We're all good old friends too, you see. All Newry families go way down deep. They're all, tell you, we're all good friends. I'm telling you.
All you strange Newry people, keep them to yourselves.
You hear that?
I'll
Taxi for Derry. Taxi for Derry. So £3 in on the night
£3 on
to
a
watch
night,
Carl Frampton winning his world title.
winning his world title.
And David Ogue, fair play to you, pulling out all. He's a good lad. And David Senior, I was glad to capture you. Nice photograph of you down. Oh, called him lovely. All the grandchildren climbing all around him. And I was walking past, I tried to get the phone out, and then I went back in. David Razor called him straight to Facebook. So the lads are good out crack, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say, everyone in the bank, I'm talking with some of the staff now, everyone in the bank's absolutely great.
They are.
I'm not forgetting that with the bank, we've also been offered the help of Cobbles as well. Like, so the two bars, under the management of David Ogue and the team, like, can't really ask for much better.
And David Ogue, I'm gonna handcuff you someday and bring you into the Banter show.
Well,
Keep asking him, and he won't come into it.
Well, he didn't mention he possibly would pop in today, but I know he's got meetings all day, but don't you worry.
He's hiding up the stairs in the bank, the top room. I know where he is.
Don't you worry. I tell the boys earlier, I'm going to be your new booker. I'll get him booked onto this.
There you go.
If I have to bundle him into the boot of the car and bring him over myself,
It's a big enough car. It's a big enough boot in that car.
I could get 3 bodies in that boot. I could
Only in a Banter show,
I
friends.
could get a trout, a salmon, and maybe a swordfish as well.
Right. Is that with the water and the fishing rods?
That's
and everything?
that's with the water and all, yeah.
Right. We're straying from fishing to boxing. I don't know how the hell that happened. Let's get back. How's the fundraising going for the big porta, Calvin?
Fundraising's it's going well. Could be going better.
Right.
Again, we're getting a good response from the local community. People throwing on £2 here, £3 there, £5 there. It all adds up. It's going a long way. We're doing work in the background as well, working with the IABA and such to see what we can wangle sort of to get the boys sorted, because we want to get them sorted as quickly as possible. I mean, the head of the IABA in Northern Ireland, Steve Mills, up at the club last night, watching the boys train. You know, just
There's Bernard there as too. I think Bernard Romani.
No, Bernard wasn't there last night.
Was he not? No.
No.
Right.
But it just wants to get a feel. You know, we sort of took him, showed him what we had planned, where we wanted it laid out. Again, we with them being the governing body, they're very, very interested in ensuring, especially wherever we have success and we have the
You have the
dedicated-
drive. You really have the drive. You don't, because you
mean,
you
it's-
need
it's-
this. We need this porta cabin. End of story. You need it.
It's sad to say we're effectively almost a victim of our own success. You
Well,
know?
there's only one way to do that: is be more successful.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're training. These lads are training in a room less than the size of this.
Yeah.
And I can't get over that, because
know.
you're creating champions in such a small space. It doesn't work. That doesn't work.
I'll
That's
have
going
to-
back to the old days where, in more the likes of More in View, you would have been sparring out in the street.
Yeah.
You know, down by the garages and all that there. I'm telling you. But that's
It's back in the good old days.
back in the good old days. We didn't even know what porta cabin was back in the day.
No,
Somebody
no.
who says, "Do you want a porta cabin?" You'd be like, "What the hell is it? A drink or something?" You'd think, you know.
I know. But as I said, the community's coming out.
It
Let
is.
the community keep coming out. Come out to the if you're worried about giving money on PayPal, come out on the 6th. Down see us in the bank. Pay your £3 in. We're going to have a raffle with some prizes, which I'll release details on Facebook and Twitter soon once I get them all sorted. Come out and see us. Buy a raffle ticket. We do a raffle. We do a lotto every week. See any of the boys. See any of the team up in the Bosco. Buy a lotto ticket. I mean, this week it's going to be £1,175 for a £1 ticket.
That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's not. It's getting close to Christmas now.
It's getting close to
It's,
Christmas.
it's near enough £2,000. Getting close to Christmas. Gee, nice.
So September the 6th, Jared, that's the big night.
That is.
So
that is.
you want people down for the support, to support the club. Not only that, to come in and watch Carl Frampton on the big screen live.
Gareth Frampton, Ireland's got a lot of boxers. Gareth Frampton, I have to say this, is our greatest boxer since Barry McGuigan.
That's a
I
big
mean,
statement, and it's a good statement.
Yeah,
I'll
we've, had,
admit.
we've had Bernard Dunn, we've had Dudley down there in Dungannon and such, but for me, Gareth Frampton is just world class. He's a step above.
He
you know
is.
what I mean? And you know, with
Well,
the guy-
Barry McGuigan wouldn't have picked him. The minute Barry McGuigan singing him, seen him fighting and seen him sparring,
Yeah.
Barry McGuigan just went, I have to get that lad with me.
and the
And a big shout,
Barry-
Barry, if you can come to Newry, come and visit the Bosco
come and see us,
Boxers.
Barry. Come on.
For a bit of support there, you know.
I'll tell you what,
And
Barry.
I'll return the favour. I'll call over to Carl Frampton in his London gym, and I'll call down and I'll interview the two of you. So there's one for you.
Tell you what, Barry, you come over here to Newry, come see the Boscos, and I'll take you up to St John's, where your oldest boy was born. Yep.
Oh yes, the St John of God, yeah.
St. John of
Because
God.
that's where I met Barry the first time,
Yeah.
up in Courtney Hill.
Yeah.
And that's many years ago. All his children were born up there.
All of them.
Yeah, as far as I know. As far
Well,
as
there
I
you
know.
go. Bring the children.
Were born in Newry.
A walk down memory lane or up Courtney Hill, whichever it may be. So
Jared will collect you with a big boot in the car and all the fish and throw you in. And
don't worry,
there.
Barry. I'll put you in the front seat. Put the missus in the boot. Put you in the front seat. Now, come on. My missus
How
knows.
not to get Barry McGuigan on the Bondo show.
My missus knows that Barry McGuigan. I've read Barry McGuigan's books and all, and every time he's on TV, Barry McGuigan is just an absolute hero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's an ambassador for more than just sport. You know, I say he's an ambassador for the whole of Ireland.
He's a fantastic man. I
Yeah.
tell you what, he's a tight man yet.
I know,
Man yet.
I know.
And just while we're talking about boxers, big shout out to my mate Steve Collins. Razor Steve up over in, way north of London. We'll not tell them exactly where you live. But
Steve, the Celtic warrior.
The Celtic warrior.
Yeah.
And I've been doing bits of acting with Steve on
Have
and
you?
off, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
we've our own routine of messing around. And it's usually a good old laugh, you know.
Steve's fight against Eubanks Highby was a great fight, where he came in with the hood up and earphones and all that, and just completely psyching him out. You just see Eubanks was absolutely terrified before he got to the ring.
Eubanks was going, what is he doing with headphones on? And he wasn't even looking at me, with head down.
Yeah.
He had the big green cape on
Yeah.
him, Celtic warrior.
Yeah.
He's some boy.
Great man for the mind games as well. Like, you
Oh.
know, he's not just a fighter. He's a
One
thinking
of his
man.
old favourites was out there to wave
Yeah.
the glove, and the minute you looked at the glove, you got that in there,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
He's done it to me in London. Yeah, I'll pay you back for that, Collins. Don't you worry. He shot me in the head in the bogs in London in a film scene, dressed up as a postman. But
I'm not
Collins, Steve, give us a shout there sometime. Tom Begley, even to give the lads a bit of support here, local boxing club, even to retweet or to do anything, show us a bit of support.
Yeah.
And we've done a film, a couple of scenes down in Rooney's gym in London. So a big shout out to everybody in Rooney's gym, where they couldn't be more helpful. Lovely bunch of guys, and of course Irish related.
I know.
So you are. It's all happening in London too. That's where
Watch-
Carl
watch-
trains, isn't it?
watch-
So Carl Frampton trains over there with Barry.
Paris over there, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was
mean,
thinking. If I get the chance, I'll nip over to you and come in for the banter.
For the crack.
Yeah, just to hear what's going down and try and get some type of support going. And
Carl, if you might check his credentials before he comes on, it's okay. Just give Tony a wee phone. Tony will verify him for you.
yeah, just ring me. I think he's talking about me. I don't know if he's talking about me or
Tony Patterson,
Aye,
Mr. Boxing himself.
Mr. Boxing himself. Oh, I know Tony well. Talking on there recently. Great man altogether. Great man. And I have to say, Adrian Patterson, I seen him training back in the day as a young lad. And I can tell you, like you, 7 o'clock in the morning, even up by him maybe coming back from a run,
Yeah.
and it'd be lashing, dark, horrible old morning, freezing cold, and you just see him plugging on by way on the hill.
Dedication. There's no other word
And
for it,
then a couple of
dedication.
hours, or later on that night, he's boxing. You know what I mean? And it was just, that's how you get to that level. And Adrian still, he's as tight as a drum now.
Yeah, sure.
But he loves, boxing's his life. It's just
is.
absolute life,
It's his passion. It's his everything. I mean,
He eats, sleeps and breathes boxing. That's it.
the boys will tell you. Adrian has no objections to going on to them and just saying, try this. It could be something ever so small, but it can make a world of difference to a technique.
Yeah.
And he's got that eye for it. He just, as soon as you've moved, he's seen it. Because the boys were saying there about playing tag. It's not the tag in the street.
No.
It's where you go on and effectively slap each other. See who you get the most slaps on. Adrian, I've done with Adrian, and as soon as I move him, had 2 or 3 times. The man, it's
The speed
fast.
out of his hands.
He's grease lightning.
Yeah, he is. He's the speed's there. The speed's unreal.
I know.
I've seen him fighting in the ring. I've seen him fighting, and there's boys thought they were tough. And there is a couple of tight hides around the town, even at exhibition boxing years ago in McCoy's. And it was out the back of McCoy's, and there was a certain boy getting drunk. He was out of it. And Patterson was in with the gloves on, doing his, just doing his display boxing, And the next thing, this boy just jumps in out of nowhere. Come on, him loaded up, and Patterson thought it was a bit of a joke, but your man Devon him, got him down to the ground. But when he got up, and it wasn't like 2 punches, it was like two stinging body shots, and that was it. The show was completely over at that stage,
As I said, the man's amazing. Like.
Yeah.
He's could have well turned pro himself if he wanted.
Tony Mung was a great boxer too. Tony Mung was a great boxer back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, do you know why he's great at now?
What?
Forcing the boys on the running.
Yeah.
Tony loves his running.
Oh, does he? Yeah.
Tony loves the running.
Oh, Tony, there's a man here says you're good at that.
It was me.
It was Brandy.
It's Brandy again, Tony.
Brandy. See, Brandy's getting big, and look at the size that man's got. And you've got big, because I can see it.
Yeah.
When were the little boys just long? It's what, maybe 2 months?
2, maybe 3 months.
From you're in here. I can see a big change in them 2 lads already.
You know what I mean?
That's good.
It is.
That's good.
It is.
In 2 months, I can see a vast improvement in them lads. Honestly.
And they're
What's
still
that?
going.
Yeah.
That's nothing to do with boxing. That's McCabe arms, you call them. They're McCabe. All them McCabes. Oh, we all grew up together. He's a McCabe. No, but they are. There's a good improvement in the lads, and it just shows you that strength and conditioning is working, isn't it?
It is.
That's a secret weapon, really, isn't it?
Well,
for strength
it's one of our secret weapons.
There's a load of secret weapons.
As we discussed earlier in the previous show.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll keep that in quiet.
All the clubs will be phoned up, asking Barry Tucker, what are you doing?
We'll have to keep that quiet.
Our secrets. Our boys are going to just sweep the world.
I can't wait for it.
And
I can't
our
wait for
girls, wherever they get up and go in a wee bit.
Yeah. The new girls club.
Yeah, the two young ladies
Never
at the
teach
one.
girls more than you teach boys. It could be Don't want to do that.
No,
You know,
no.
These
I
women
mean,
are claw the heady.
I could tell you from experience, girls are more vicious than the boys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know. I've seen girls do things with stilettos
Right, well,
get
yeah.
too excited.
into the back of people's heads.
Let's get back to boxing here, Jared. Let's get back to boxing. But it's been interesting. All joking aside, let's talk about what's happening after September the 6th. What's coming up, Jared?
Coming up again, we're back in the championship season. As
Right.
the boys are saying, they're heading off to Denmark for the HSK Cup. Last year there was one person went, young Kane, and this year we've 6, possibly 7 we're looking at.
Wow.
I mean, it's a difference in a year. I mean, the boys are all stepping up. Then we're starting over again. Counties, Ulsters, 9 counties, All Irelands, cadets. So it's all this again costs money. You know, travelling down and up, paying for the gear and stuff for the boys. Obviously, making sure they're getting something to eat and stuff. You know, where they're travelling about. Don't want them starving. As you said, they're all grown boys. Like
They
like
need
it.
a lot of grub.
Yeah.
See, when they're at that training, and especially the weight and condition training, the strength training, they're going to need loads of grub.
Exactly.
I'm glad I haven't got them boys in the house that eat you out of house and home. But that's what it goes.
To be
That's what
fair,
has
I
been
heard
done.
your young fella was coming over this.
Who?
Your son, Davy Burns.
My son, Davey was saying that my son's coming over
So
this.
Davy Burns, who ran about with your son.
Aye. Mark.
I hear Mark's going to come over this.
All right. First I
Because-
heard. Good man, Mark. I hope you're coming over. Let your old fella know first, will you?
I heard he's coming over because he's not getting fed right at home.
Oh, he's getting fed all
So
right.
he's coming over because I can say he's an athlete and you have to feed him right then.
Oh, well, he's living in England, like, so.
Well, I heard he's moving back. Like, he can't afford all this.
Davy Byrne, will you have a word with him, will you? For God's sakes, or have a word with yourself, whatever you're talking about. No, my son's happy. No, he's working away in England. He'll not be. He's done. He was good at the boxing and the martial arts, the MMA. He's good at that and all,
Yeah.
you know. He's fit, strong, and tight wee man. But he's working away in England. He'll not be back here. Couldn't blame him. What the hell he was in? I need to get to England. You know who you are. Get me over. I need that. I need that bit of work. So that's a wee private one there, lads. You know.
And once he gets to England, that's his foothold to Los Angeles.
Oh yes.
That's it.
Well, this is it, Jared.
Stardom.
You know, but you know, there could be a film made about the Bosco boxers. You never know.
Well, on saying that, there has been a film made about the Bosco boxers, which is on YouTube, and I'm going to share it with yourselves, Destination Yuri. The 3 boys here starring it as well. They do a wee bit of chatting, you know. But effectively, I'm not saying what it's about, but just say it is connected to the link for PayPal to give money to your porta cabin.
Is that video I've seen floating around?
Yeah, you have
That's
seen
good.
it floating about.
That's very good.
Yeah.
It's very good. You're speaking very. This man, when he came into the Bounty show, you couldn't have got a word. Likewise, and now it's great to see the confidence coming out of these 2 men. They're brilliant. They're brilliant. They're upstaging you, Jared. You know that.
That's
Not right,
that's
Brandy?
That's it, Fraser.
Not right, Neil?
Yeah.
That's why I don't bring them on very often.
I'm going to have to get Gerard in one day and the boys in the next day for their own show. Let them rip out whoever they want to rip out. Yeah, but it's good. The clubs really it's going from strength to strength, so to speak, isn't it?
It is. It is. I mean, with that, as I said, I've already made a prediction with yourself previously.
You
That
did.
this year we're going to have, what was it, 6 Irish champions this
Yeah.
year?
That's some prediction. Yep,
Well,
it's on the way.
it is on the way.
You can feel it.
I do hope it happens this year as opposed to next year because, well, I do. I look silly. But you see the way they just turn and smile. Jared does look silly. Oh, what?
Just the
Why?
way you look. Good man, Darren. You have a handle of him already. Not a bad. Well, listen. 6th of September.
6th of September. Come
What
down.
time does it start?
It will start about, well, the lead up to the fight now starting about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Fight itself will probably be about 9:30, 10.
Yeah.
So come down,
Say
support the guys.
doors open 8 o'clock. Say.
Yeah.
And
well,
round that.
Well, I'll be there probably most of the day.
Don't you be drinking all day?
Me drink.
Yeah.
I only drink lemonade. Alcohol is bad. It is not good for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't do me any, no problems with it.
Gives me no problems either.
That's all that lemonade you're drinking. That's all that lemonade.
It's what's in the lemonade.
Oh, that's enough of that. Oh, you don't drink alcohol, yeah. It's in your lemonade. Got a handle of you now. So, Jared, we need as much fundraising then for the club.
We do.
Simple as there's a big porta cabin needs delivered. It's sitting there. The thing is, this porta cabin's sitting up there. It's sitting one side in Uri City.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get it up the other side in Uri City.
Yeah. Sitting up in Feely O'Hare's yard. Feely's donated it to us free of charge. Like, I mean, you can't ask for much more than that there. You know.
So if there's any crane hire companies that want a bit of advertising, the boys will splash their name out there. Any transport companies that can transport this.
Just on that, we think we're just waiting for confirmation, but there is a company who we think will be going ahead with that. But once we get confirmation, I'll be back on the show, let you know all about it, and
we'll give them a shout out.
We will.
We'll give them a shout out.
Uh,
As I said before, Bosco's a community club, so we'll be here with Tony, keeping the community up to date with what's happening and how the boys are doing, and you know where we're coming from and where we're going.
Yeah, and as I say, it's always a pleasure to support the St John Bosco Boxers. Brilliant club, extremely well run. Everybody's got their part in it. They all play their part in it, and it's like one big family. It's actually a pleasure to be able to support you, you know.
Which we always appreciate everything you do first, Tony. I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
maybe we'll get in touch with Frampton, Barnes and Condon and see if we get a big band to show with a couple of the lads and a bit of heckling going on.
Yeah.
Make it something different, a happy show.
Do we broadcast maybe from our new porta cabin once the community get behind us and get that up?
That's a very good point there now. Yeah.
Let the community see what they've bought into. Let them see what they're doing for the lads.
Yeah.
You know.
And let them see where the money went to.
Yeah.
Because it's 10 grand. That's not a big expense to get that transported, get it wired for electricity, water. Clean it up. The foundations have to be put in. That's not dear, right? I can tell you that's not dear for that.
It's not. I mean, excuse me. With that, we're pushing forward. Always pushing forward. I mean, the money from the sixth, from the front of the fight, that's going to help cover the boys. Going to Denmark. So it's not as if we just have one thing which we have to put the money into. Yeah. The boys are constantly going away, updating their gear and stuff. So there's that. The porta cabin is another thing, and then going for. Obviously coming on here with promotion with yourself and stuff, so as everyone can see we're here. I mean, there's still a lot of people you go the Bosco and they just talk about the youth club because they don't think of the boxers. And these are the people who's going.
But then there's a lot of clubs affiliated to the Bosco building.
Yeah.
So I know you can't get them all in.
It's a catch-22. I mean, with the likes of the Respect Project, the football, the drama club, and stuff they got there. Unfortunately, because of the amount of time they're booking up in there, we can't actually get under the main hall and such where we need to, which is why we do have our own porta cabin. We got specific needs. We need the bags hanging and such. Which if you're running about playing football and there's a big heavy bag hanging, you run under it. It's not
main hall. I know that main hall. I trained up there years ago, and it's not because you're going to have to take all the stuff down to let the football come in. The brackets are going to have to come down.
Yeah, and
that doesn't work.
Not to say anything against footballers or anything, but if a footballer hits a boxing bag at anywhere near half the speed of all these here boys with the boxing bag, they'd be down crying for a penalty.
Sure, if you do that to a footballer, he'll be down crying.
I know. I got the shoes dirty. They're dirty. £3.5 million and they're dirty. You know what I mean? You never hear a boxer turn around going, "Oh, there's a spot of muck on my glove there."
Yeah.
Let's just rub it off. Get on with it. That's it.
No, it's this here crack, the wee tip on the arm, and they're rolling about. That's I can't deal with it. See up all rolling about. What do they hold their face for rolling about the ground? I just don't get. That's why you just cannot watch soccer anymore. I just don't watch it.
It's a great sport for kids to get into. It's great for the fitness and all, but
it's too overrated. It's unbelievably overrated.
There's no sport that's like boxing.
There is no sport like boxing, And there's MMA boys out there and they go, boxing's load out of rubbish. Boxing has been around a very, very, very long time, and it was the original around these parts of the world. Yeah. it was the original way. Oh, it's a standard how to fight.
Yeah.
And so you get taught how to do this.
Yeah.
No, MMA is only coming to the fore now.
Yeah.
But boxing's been around for hundreds and hundreds of years.
And
it's a very respected sport, and that's I was brought up on it. Back in the day, it was only football, or it was only Gaelic or football or boxing.
Yeah.
Boxing was for me.
I have to say the guys doing the MMA, they'll say we're better in boxing. If MMA is better in boxing, why is every MMA fighter doing boxing training as well?
That's it.
Because without the striking skills they're getting from the boxing, it's effectively they're going to be lying on the ground hugging each other.
Yeah.
And I can say that because I'm coming from a jiu-jitsu and judo background.
There you go. There you go.
Boxing, the way forward.
That's it. On that note, friends, we're going to give you any shout-outs there, lads, before we go. Anybody want to say hello to, or...
Hello to the missus, because she got a wee bit upset last time that I mentioned me ma before I mentioned her, so... Hello, missus. Hello, Deirdre. And no, Kirsten.
No.
You're getting on the show one way or another.
I'm going to drive down to Mayo just to get my car washed, and then I'm going to drive away without paying, so check that out and all.
Yeah, you'll have to come on the show to get paid for it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, listen, it's been eventful, and it's great to see us all coming in, and it's great to see, I can see the difference in these men. So it's absolutely, it's working.
It is.
So, Denmark, I'm telling you, look out. There's a serious boxers on the way, and they're not coming just to play, they're coming to take medals home, aren't they?
Sure,
that's basically that.
Yeah, wherever they get home, the first media appointment's going to be in here with you, Tony.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that, because I love to support these guys, and it's like one big close family.
It is.
So friends, check them out. Try and get down to Belize, the Bank Bar, on September the 6th to watch Carl Frampton win his world title, Razor Carl. And from me and the lads at the moment, that's basically that, We're going to give them all a big razor. Friends, we're out of here. Razor.